Hey everyone, it's been about 2 weeks since my last upload where I wrapped up the 2026 World Series of Poker in Vegas. I wanted to give everyone a quick update since I haven't posted any videos. I haven't disappeared. I just haven't made videos while I've been working on some things. After Vegas, I realized I had pages and pages of notes. So instead of rushing into the next tournament or into the next video, I wanted to actually understand what those notes were telling me and just everything that I had. And that took time to sit down and review every tournament, organize those notes, lay them across the table and take a look at them, organize them, slow down and see what they were telling me. And looking at reoccurring leaks instead of, bad beats or results or anything like that. For those that don't play poker, leaks would be areas of our game where, we are playing the best or where we're constantly, possibly leaving money on the table. So being able to identify those, that's been huge. And that's given me something to build around and to work on. You can also see I've moved into a new office. So if things look a little different, that's why. We got, new equipment, new camera, new microphone, new lighting. Very, very happy with the space. Happy to get out of the little cubby hole I was in. I was staying in for everyone else to have room. Now I'm back into my own office and my own setup, and I'm enjoying it. So it's been really nice. And something that I had been using before, but that I really wanted to fine tune is I built a study system, and it's something that I've been using for a while, but I wanted to kind of dig in, train it a little bit more, and that way I'm training it, it's training me. So I've been able to build a study system, and one part of that system, it gives me tournament drills every day, mixed spots, mixed situation, based off self-learning data as I drill and continue to make notes. So it always asking me questions, always putting me in spots. That's sort of coaching me, and that's been huge. Another part of that system helps me review my hands and my tournaments and identify reoccurring issues or reoccurring problems and areas where I can get better. I've started writing my own tournament system, sort of a manual that's going to grow with me over time. And I would say over the coming years, it's just for me to help me get to where I want to be. And I would say over the last couple of weeks, and since, wrapping up Vegas, one of the things that I've realized is that I'm not trying to memorize poker anymore. And that's huge. I'm trying to improve my decision-making process. And instead of asking, what should I do? I've started asking, why am I doing this? What am I trying to accomplish? And that small change has already made a huge difference in my study. Looking forward into the future, the next stop is WSOP Cherokee Circuit, and it's in about a week. This will be the first chance I'll have to see where all of the things I've been studying translates, and if that translates to making better decisions at the table. Generally in Cherokee, when we go, I'll usually only get to play one event. My wife and I will go, but the way that it fell this time and this stop, I'll get to play two tournaments. So I'll play one day and then one the next. It'll actually be through the week instead of the weekend like it has been traditionally. We're actually going to go to a Good Charlotte concert. I know my wife originally bought, I think, 3 tickets back in like January, but it's just going to be the two of us to go. So that'll be fun. Get to go play 2 tournaments. Those who have followed me, I have unfinished business there. I have a 7th place finish and a 10th place finish. So definitely unfinished business there. But like I always say, I don't worry so much about the results. It's the decisions. Am I making the right decisions? Am I going through my framework? Am I going through the process? That's what is most important to me, not where I place, not what happens, but am I making the best decisions? And as long as I do continue to do that, then it will work itself out in the end. And as always, our philosophy here on the channel, every tournament ends with a review, and every review is intended to make the next tournament better. Cherokee is the next test. That will be our next test that we will take. I'll take you guys along for the ride, and then we'll see how much this new system has actually helped. And on a personal note, I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been commenting and following along. I never expected this channel to become what it has. My goal isn't to teach poker as if I have all the answers. It's not. It's honestly to document the process of trying to become the best tournament player that I can be. And I'm glad to have a lot of you. And I'm glad that you have decided to come along on this journey to see where it takes us. Is this something where we look back years from now and see the beginning and see all the study and the improvements and things that have changed? Because I often say, if you're looking for someone to teach you how to play the best poker, GTO, wizard style, solver style, to be a crusher, I don't have those answers. I'm not a poker coach. I'm not the top player in the world, but I can be honest with myself, and I can be honest with the decisions and the study and continue to get better. And that's what I like to do, is just walk through every decision I make and cover those tournaments, cover those hands, cover what I'm studying. And like I say, I'll get better along the way, and you guys will help me get better as well.